Hello and welcome to BonBonB's new style What map for City Skylines. There are over 23,000 maps on the workshop now, and so choosing the right one for your new city is a huge task. So each day, Monday to Saturday, we'll review one, using our 5-star rating for aesthetics, detail and gameplay potential, awarding only the very best the coveted seal of approval. So join me, fellow Skylines explorers, as we venture to today's new land. Who am I? I'm BonBonB, and you are very welcome.
Come here now, girl.
Hello and welcome to Thursday's What Map. Now if you watched yesterday, you'll know that we were looking for 7,250 likes by the end of the day. We failed. Mind you, it was kind of a high target, so today we're going to set our sights a little bit lower. 3 likes today, that's what the target is. If we can beat that, then I'll be very happy indeed. Now this week is a request week, where I have been picking up on all the outstanding requests from creators and subscribers. Could you do this one? Could you do that one? And this American Desert themed map 1.1 by Bot Hentai is a creator request map. He said, could you check out my map? So I'm duly obliged to have a look at it. And this is obviously a desert theme. A little bit of a glitch there in the road just before this first intersection, and there's one immediately after. That could be smoothed out very easily, but unfortunately that's something that should be done by the map creator. And yeah, we've got a slightly little kink in the road as well immediately afterwards. So anyway, yes, American desert theme. Now I'm not in America and I'm not in a desert area. I have seen plenty of movies, and this doesn't look to me like an American desert, but yeah, I'll suspend disbelief. Right by the beach here, and there's a slight ridge with the road, which is actually, I quite like that. I do. See, I'm not going to be completely down on everything in this map, but I am going to be down on this map, I'm afraid. Another kink there. No reason for it. That's easily fixed. And then down to this wishbone, and then off this way. Why off this way? Because we've got this huge great big causeway. Does that need to be... what are we looking at here? Yeah, it's not too bad. I've seen worse. The causeway which goes off somewhere, don't know where. Look at the ship. Shipping coming through. Oh, that's poor. Oh, that's poor. So far, we're not doing too well, are we? Okay, let's have a further investigation. Shall we head a little bit further up this way? Yeah, why not? It could get better. It could be. I'm ever hopeful. Wishful thinking and all that. Do you remember China Crisis? Oh, that's a great song, Wishful Thinking. Anyway, and now a bridge. Oh, nicely aligned. Pillars are aligned. Very nice. No steep ramps. Now that's a good bridge. Do you know what? At the end of this review, I'm going to add 1 star. 1 star for detailing. No matter what we're on, if it's a 4-star, there's your start square by the way. Right by the water, that's good planning. Yeah, I'm going to add 1 star to the end of the review for detailing, no matter what, for that bridge. And now we've got this. Okay. No, there's nothing wrong with it, but equally, it's just completely implausible. I mean, at least they're in line with each other. Let's see if we can brighten things up with an asset review. Now this is the Institute of Oral Love by X20 Athena. Now the Institute of Oral Love is formerly a real place, I believe in San Francisco, and oral love is when you talk about how much you love people, and this is the Institute of it. Look at the graffiti on the side of that. Yeah. So any children that happen to be watching this is just where you go to talk about how much you love people. Isn't that right, grown-ups? Yeah. Institute of Oral Love by X20 Athena. Perfect addition to your sleazy part of town. it's today's asset of the day. Now let's have a look at the river. Well, this river, I've got to tell you, is possibly the ugliest river I have reviewed. I'm not even going to spend time looking at it. I'm just going to zip down it. I mean, seriously, that is pretty... oh, ugly. Ugly? Ugly. I should know ugly. I have to look at this face in the mirror. Oh, look, drowned trees. Why am I not surprised? Drowned trees, and they wouldn't survive that. There's a lot of water coming down there. They'd be washed away by now. The nice bridge, the perfect bridge, well done. And then upstream, this is a slightly better river. Still drowned trees though. The riverbanks aren't too bad. There's a bit of interest going on there. More drowned trees all the way up. Now please, if you're going to make a map, just check to make sure you haven't got any trees that are being drowned. I mean, I don't mind a couple sort of like slightly submerged. Ah, yes. Big old double bridge there. Nice bridge work again. But yeah, just check. Just have a look. Doesn't take long to run along the rivers and check. Then we've got this waterfall thing here. Slightly less unattractive. Breaching its banks a little bit. I don't think that's actually to plan. But it's kind of working. And then we'll head up a little bit more. And then we get to this, where it opens up a bit. Now, I think this is a deliberate lake. I think. I'm not sure. I can't tell whether that's actually a deliberate lake or whether it's spilled its banks. And then up into the fog. Yeah, now here's another reminder. There's another place along this, what am I looking for? Long bridge entrance type thing. And it's just too low. I mean, it's not hit the pillars. It's just going straight through the road. At least the barge managed to get under there. Can't tell whether or not this is high enough though. It might be a problem with ferries, but who knows. Let's have a look at the beaches. Now, the beach is the same colour as the desert, which is to be expected really. I think the colour's right off on the sand. I could be wrong though. Then some grubby banks along here. That's okay, I don't mind that. This is possibly my favourite part of the whole map, this island. It's just nicely terraformed. I'll live on there, thank you. That's BonBonB Island. If you're making this as your home map, I'd like to have my mansion on there. You know I'd say that. Ah, yes. And yeah, the build plane, big build plane. So that's a credit. There's places to build. And it's very flat and very workable. I just don't buy it as a desert. At all, to be honest with you. The backdrop, mountains is not too bad, I guess. Not going to be doing much building up there, clearly. And now we've got this area of interest, I'm going to call it. Once again, I don't buy it. It doesn't look like it was actually a castle. And then you've got these modern trenches. And little village there. Possibly the village is okay, I guess. Yeah. Let's have a look into these hills. Completely unbuildable up here. It's not a bad thing that it's unbuildable, to be honest with you. It just doesn't add anything. Aesthetically, I've got to tell you, I think this is my least favourite map of the series so far. 1 star. I can't upgrade that. Detailing, I would also give this 1 star, but that bridge, perfect bridge. So that's 2 stars for detailing. And gameplay potential, yeah, there's plenty of build space, I guess. So we'll give that 3 stars. That's a bit generous. A generous 3 stars. American Desert Theme Map 1.1 by Bot Hentai. And that is today's map. Well, thanks very much for commenting, liking and subscribing. Join me again tomorrow. I will try to find something a lot more interesting than this map. A better map. See if I can find you a map to use. Because I don't think many of you will be using this one. Thanks anyway, and I will see you then. Have a great day.